Hello, Leica lovers. All right, welcome back to another video, Life Through Leica. Today I wanted to sort of analyze some of the photos that I've taken in the last couple of weeks using my Leica Q2. And by the way, what a pleasure, right? What a pleasure. It's been a couple of weeks of great shooting. Although I must admit, I haven't been able to really go to places that I wanted to go with the Q2, but I do have a trip to Italy coming up, and that is going to be fantastic for me in terms of pushing the Leica Q2 to its limits. I have a little bit project in mind, and I will make another video of that, and I'll be posting regular videos from Italy when I do photo walks. So what I want to do is just walk around. So that way you get to see Italy, you get to see the little towns and places that I go to, but also you get to see life through Leica, right? Okay, so today I wanted to just analyze some of the photos. Let's get to my Instagram. And I think the last photo that I analyzed was Dexter sitting in the garden. Let's start from this. Okay. I think this is a beautiful photo. We were in a small town. We were actually visiting a castle, I and my wife, and we walked into this little antique shop. And these cute little things were door stoppers, right? So they were holding this door, and I like the perspective of this photo. I was trying to maybe I should have increased the depth of field a little bit. It's probably a little too shallow, but I think it drops off really well. And you can see by the third, this yak, I think it is a yak. Yeah, it's completely fuzzy. The background is a little cluttered, but I think, yeah, it's a good photo overall. So as you notice on my Instagram, what I'm trying to do is 3 photos black and white or monochrome, and then 3 photos color. And that way, the feed would look really good, like there. So 3 color, 3 black and white, 3 color, and so on. So this is this little, this is a small little plush toy. Actually, it's right here. It's this one. And this is Rocket. This is the Marvel Rocket character. And yeah, I was stuck in office all day. I didn't know what else to, so I just took a picture of this. This is in our garden, and this is the heart shape that I wanted to capture. So these are actually, these 2 flamingos are quite far apart from each other, but at just a certain angle you get this heart. And look at the quality of the Leica, right? The lens. Do you see these cobwebs here? It's beautiful. The way, I mean, the detail, and then there's Dexter in the background. My wife is just sitting there. Color. Okay, this is an awesome book. This is a photography book by Alex Webb. It's called Suffering of Light. And I'm going to do another video going through that book and analyzing some of the photos. But, oh man, a master at work. So I was just going through that under the gazebo. And evening light, I call this. I was sitting lazy. I should have probably gotten up, but I love the way you can see the red legs of this mahogany legs of this sofa inside our kitchen. And I was just sitting in the gazebo on the decking, and yeah. Again, another page from Alex Webb's Suffering Out Light book. A cup of coffee I had, and I thought these colors really complemented each other. So you got this yellowish here, and then this yellow here. We're back to black and white. This was in our local park, and I think this is a good photo. You got these 2 ducks like really walking in tandem, and this German Shepherd was really trying to, this woman had to really rein him back. They wanted to attack the ducks. So I called it ready to attack. And I think you've got a certain kind of, so this diagonal line here on the top and this diagonal here, I tried to frame that. And then you got this path here on the top cutting across, so that complements that, it forms that. And then the line of sight of this dog to the ducks. I'm not too happy about this little jutting in. Actually, originally I wasn't happy, but then come to think of it, you've got these angles. I think this angle cuts in. So yeah, overall came out well. Okay, Dexter sunbathing. Nothing much to say about this photo. It is what it is. But I think Dexter looks awesome in this. Look at the tonality, right? The darkness and, oh man. The Q2, man. I'm telling you, the Q2 is the best. I was walking the local park with a friend and we stopped by this puddle, long shadows. I like the tonality of this. I like the detail of the foreground and the background. I think this was f8. Beautiful. Back to color, yes. So you can imagine this was the first one. So this is my wife on the right, and then my friend with the red cap. We were just walking in the park, and this was the first photo. I glanced over his shoulder. I saw this, and I think this is a good photo because you can see the overlapping just about. So there's readability. This figure is readable. My friend is readable. There's just a little bit of gap between the two. And I like the angle of the way she was standing and the angle of my friend's back. I think it complements. And of course, this dog here looking intently at the ducks. That's what you saw in the other photo, right? Oh, at the end of our walk, we were just about to go home. We reached the end of the park. There's a gate here. And there was a car. The light that fell through was sublime. And I didn't expect this runner. I was actually framing this photo just to take this. And then I saw the corner of my eye, someone running. And I waited. And the runner came in just about, I think it's a good photo. On the way back again, I like this. You can see a little bit of grain, and that's because actually the ISO was on auto, and I think it bumped it up. It was quite dark, actually very dark. And but it works. I mean, I would rather have a sharp image and not have, grain. Grain is okay. It actually adds to the drama of this photo. This is my wife, morning walk. We took a deep route into the park. There's a forest behind our park. And I like the angles of this. So this path here, this tree here, and then, we were passing by. There were a bunch of guys, fishing. Well, actually, only one of them was fishing, but the rest, I think they were getting ready to fish. I like the way all these 4 adults and this kid, they framed this bank. Good photo, I think. Yes, I called it the gathering. I love that, there was no overlap, right? They were all clear. I like the shadows. And the shadows reminded me of chicken somehow. They didn't look like pigeons. So anyway, that's a funny thing. And then you got this sloping path. Nice photo. Back to color. You know what? There was some gales that we had recently, and the gales really, this tree broke, at its root and just fell. And the gale, you don't think this is actually life. You think about it. You think that, you look at your life. Sometimes you think, what's going to happen to me? Nothing. It's the arrogance of life, right? This tree proudly standing there for what? 30 years, 20 years, 100 years? I don't know. But a single gale, wind knocked it off, crushed it, broke it into half, and it's just lying on the ground. And you know what? It's a massive tree. This photo is not really doing justice, but it's a massive tree. And you can see the other tree looking at it. Maybe the other tree is learning a lesson here. Well, I'm just kidding. But people, yeah, we need to learn a lesson. I think humbleness and humility comes into it, because you could be standing, you could be doing the greatest things, you could be having the greatest things in life, money, position, all that, and a single gale could just strike you down. So this is a sobering kind of photo, in my opinion. Fallen tree. This is another angle of it, and you can see the scale of this is a massive tree. And remember, this is and I did not crop this in terms of, yeah, for a square format, this was taken vertically with the Q2, and it's a 28 mil, so you can see it's a wide angle, and it's still, this tree is massive, man. It was big. And yeah, I and my wife, we stood there, and we felt sorry for the tree, because it was a majestic tree. It's, you know, a proud, majestic tree knocked down by some wind. Okay, I call this the meeting. Yeah, I like the way all these four were looking towards this, and this one looking this way. I wish this was also looking this way. That would have been the perfect photo. But hey, you know. Okay, the lamp, like I said, 3 color, 3 black and white. You might say, well, Mash, you know, if you restrict yourself, you know, this is what's going to happen. You're going to start taking pictures of mundane things. But hey, I think having discipline to say, I need to take 3 color, 3 black and white, and every single day, if I'm not going out, things around the house, this is a lamp in our kitchen. I think it is interesting, you know. It does look interesting, especially to the left, because it looks like, okay, the reflection or, you know, whatnot. I think it's a good photo, but yeah. So we had Sunday hot pot. My older daughter, she loves hot pot, you know, Chinese hot pot, and she does a great hot pot. These are lamb, little shavings of lamb rolled up. Oh man, it was good. It was a good hot pot. So like I said, just took a picture of that. And I have a great collection of wine, right? I love red wine. I collect red wine. And in fact, we're going to Italy now. It's going to be wine vineyards. We're going to do wine tours, Tuscany. I'm going to post photos and videos of that. I'll take you on a journey with me. But yeah, so these are wines on top of this kind of shelf. So this was, I'm actually looking at it from below. You can see the angle of it, and 99. Actually, the focus should have been on 99. I think the focus came onto the top cap. So, but anyway, I think it's a good photo, and that's it. That was the last photo, and of that week. Yeah, 36 posts, 97 followers. It's doing well. Thank you so much. If you're watching this, if you're seeing me only on YouTube, then I invite you to go visit my Instagram account, LifeThroughLeica, and follow, like, and share. Right. That is for today. It's a long video, but I hope you enjoyed it, analyzing it. There isn't much to analyze in terms of the photos, but I want to make it a habit of talking through my photos. Then there might be some photos that will really have something interesting. Like my previous video I did is a review of a book called The Decisive Moment by Henri Cartier-Bresson. And I'm going to leave a card. Just check out that video. I think you'll like that. I analyzed truly great photos that Henri took. But anyway, let me know what you think. Leave some comments below. Leave some love. Follow this channel. Click on the bell icon. You know, all that, right? Till my next video, keep shooting photos, right? Take care.